My heart broke into pieces, I need one I can borrow. I know I'm hurt right now, but I'll be good by tomorrow. You gotta fear that. It's called a happy home, but if you lying, how I'ma live there? Don't care about what he text you, I'm trying to see what you sent back. Okay, you did wrong, but lying about it, I can't accept that. Getting in my feelings by my bitch, she give me setback. And I ain't coming back again, I leave it where it's left at. Say, realize.
Okay, welcome back, y'all. Don't know why I here today, because these edges, I can't even put my edge control. It's like the edges up. But I got y'all seen the video, the Q&A with the Tourettes. So, I think we just should hop right into it. So, first question. I'm doing this on my iPad so I can see and talk to y'all at the same time. I'm getting anxiety just from talking about this. Literally, I know, like talking about triggers it. So, if y'all see me taking it, it's because I'm talking about it. There's nothing wrong with me. Like, I'm having anxiety right now. I do kind of have anxiety. But, yeah. So, somebody said, does anyone bully you at school? I didn't get bullied at school for it because everybody had my back, especially my friends when I was back in 9th grade. Well, when they were my friends, I did have people had my back. The administrators had my back. Everybody had my back. They wasn't bullying me. They didn't, even though they didn't know what it was and I didn't know what it was, they knew I wasn't faking it. So does it hurt? It can hurt depending on what it is. Like my neck was twitching yesterday all day, nonstop, like back, and it was hurting. And sometimes you can have a tick where you hit yourself. That was hurt. That hurts. What's your favorite song? I don't think that has nothing to do with the Q&A. I'll just answer it. She'll Wear a Bonnet by Brent Fires. I guess that's just trying to make it seem like does music help? Somebody asked me that too. Music does help. Because music just calms the body, especially wind chimes. Was listening to wind chimes helped me. So that's a lot of stuff people don't know about me. And what is Tourette syndrome? Tourette syndrome is an uncertain movement in the body, and something's wrong with the nervous system. It can be hardware, software. I have software. Hardware is where you can't reverse it. Software, you can reverse it. So that's just a lot. It's a lot to it. When was you diagnosed with? I was diagnosed with it, I want to say January, because I feel like I went to neurologist in January, and I feel like they diagnosed you because it takes so long to get in the neurologist anyway. So I just feel like, let me set this camera up so I can see me a little bit better. I just feel like that once I got in, they diagnosed me immediately because they already knew it was over time to diagnose me. So somebody said some inappropriate question. I'm not answering that. Does it giving you anxiety? Okay, so how it works, I have to have anxiety before the panic attack or the tick attack. Because I've never, like me personally, I've never had it to where I just, like, I do have anxiety during it because the anxiety is there before it, after that, during it, all that. So, yeah. Somebody asked me how old I am. I'm 15 going on 16 years old. Somebody asked me another dumb question. I'm not answering that. I love you, friend. And also, how is it like having Tourette's? I kind of got a couple questions like that. I'm gonna just answer it all in one. How it feels like having Tourette's is like, it's just like a normal day. Like, I'm not explaining. Like, sometimes you feel discouraged and not like others, but don't let nobody discourage you just because you have a mental condition or medical condition. Let me say medical condition, because a lot of people try to mix it too, say it's a mental condition, a mental issue. It can be depending on what you have also with Tourette's, but it's mainly a medical condition. So when did you figure out you had it? The day I started taking, the first day, which was September 23rd, I will never forget. I started taking in the car, my neck would move that way. I can't really do it because it's hard to do it. Like, that's how you know I'm not faking it, bro. Like, I can't even fake it if I want to, because there's no way I can sit there. Like, one of my ticks have my face, like half my face, and it's all this side of my face drooping. Like, it's not even drooping, it's like just coming down, which I guess you could say is drooping, but it's not. But I suffer from seizures too. I'm gonna text you when I'm done with the dishes. Oh my gosh. I don't think okay, so only reason why I think I suffer from many seizures is because it's like my brain, I remember this one time my brain couldn't focus on nothing. Like, it was so hard for me to focus on everything. And I was talking to mom. It's hard to explain. Just know I was talking to somebody, and it was like, that could possibly be many seizures. You want to look into it, and I was just like, I never looked into it until like many people kept telling me you might want to look into it. So, yeah. Somebody asked me another dumb question. I ain't got no question, but you some fine stuff. Thank you. When did you? Oh, okay, that's the same question. An inappropriate question I'm not answering. Any goals? I do have goals. My goals are to spread awareness and have people educate on what Tourette syndrome is. And I know you haven't really seen me sicking this entire video because I'm fine. The anxiety went away, so I'm fine now. I'm more comfortable talking to y'all about it. How it feel? It's like, and see, talking about it triggers it sometimes, but I'm able to control my emotions now and sit there and be like, no, don't let that trigger you. Some things will trigger you, but you can't let it trigger you. But there's ways they trigger you and it'll get you. So be careful. But how does it feel? Let me get back to that question. It feels like, shit. If I sit here the longer I think about the question, the more I'm gonna take. I just realized that I didn't even notice that. I'm just moving to the next question because I don't know. When do you get tics? I get tics during anxiety, fear, stress, overly excited. We're talking about overly excited. We're not talking about just, oh, I'm just happy right now. No, we're talking about overly excited. Like, let's say somebody gave me $100 and let's say I found $100 off the street. I'm pretty sure that's gonna make somebody overly excited and I might start taking afterwards. Somebody said, are you okay, sister? And I'm like, I'm okay. I don't like the fact that people are trying to cyberbully me because I can't help a condition. Like, I can't help this. It's a medical condition that is caused due to stress. And a lot of people say, oh, you can't get it due to stress, or you have to be born with it. And little do you know, if you did your research, then you know what you're talking about. You know you wouldn't have to be born with it. So a lot of people don't do their research and try to know what they talk about, but they don't know what they're talking about, and that just makes me upset. And it says, does it affect you driving? It doesn't. Okay, let me explain this. When I'm driving and I start ticking because I'm really nervous, I be on the road and it's like I've I done heard about people driving. Like, it's been so many incidents, or it's just like, dang, what if that happens to me? Like, I'm scared that's what happens to me. And if I get into a car accident, I don't know how I'm gonna react. I don't know. I can't tell you, and I hope to pray to God it never happens. So, does it affect my driving? Yes, it can. Like, my head will turn this way and it will just be this way. It won't be that way. It'll be just one way. And then every time I start taking in the car, and that's why I don't drive that often, because I'll be scared to get on the road just because of what I heard and stuff recently about stuff. I don't want to get into detail about it, but yeah, it does affect my driving. So I won't be able to see the road when I'm driving, or I'll be driving really fast when I'm taking, and I need to slow down sometimes, or sometimes my mom won't even let me turn. Well, it's not that she won't let me. I'll ask her and she'll be like, no, don't do it, just because you don't want it to get to the point where you can't drive at all, like, for yourself. And it's like, you gotta have somebody drive you around. So yeah. And so somebody said, are you able to drink things with caffeine in them? And yes, to answer your question, yes, I can. I was drinking caffeine before I had braces, and the longer I just think about this, it just triggers it. Oh my gosh. I was drinking coffee before I had braces, so yes, I can drink caffeine with things with caffeine in them. And somebody asked, how often does it happen? When I first got it, it was outrageous. Like, I had more than 12 episodes a day, and that was just in a day. Think about how long they were, how long it took me to calm down. So it wasn't a good thing to be having 12 episodes back to back a day. And I just want to let y'all know, don't get discouraged. Please don't, because yeah, I'm kind of getting sidetracked when I'm asking these questions. When people ask me these questions. Does music help calm your Tourette's? Yes, it does. It helps calm my Tourette's depending on what I'm listening to. Now, if I'm listening to something that ain't just right, then not talking about nothing that's gonna settle my spirit, I shouldn't be listening to it, but I listen to it anyway. But I'm starting to learn that wind chimes calm me down, and the sound of wind chimes helps. So I try to listen to that, and I try to do other stuff to help me calm down. It's where I don't have any many episodes of the day, but I'm very big on energy. So if I could feel somebody else's energy and stuff, and be like, okay, this person ain't right, I need to get away from this person before they destroy my peace. So, what age did you realize you had them, and are you able to control them? I realized I had them at the age of 14, I think. Yeah, I had to be 14. Are you able to control them? I want to say no, but I want to say yes. Let me explain why. I want to say no and yes. There are some days where I can sit there and be triggered all day long. There's no way for me to take because I can't. There's no anxiety there to trigger. I'm big on energy, and I can feel the anger and the wrong emotions. Negative emotions are bringing the anxiety and causing me to tick. But there's some days where I just can't control it. So that's why I want to say yes. But for the most part, no. I don't know when it's coming on. I can know. Sometimes I'll have like this pain in my chest. Not even necessarily a pain, but it's just like some type of weird feeling in my chest that I can feel before it actually comes on. So there's some days, like, it's a iffy thing. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, a lot of people won't understand that about me, and that's okay. I'll accept it. But yeah, somebody asked me how does it feel. I answered that. Well, I didn't, but I don't know. You were so pretty. You don't even look like you have it. I mean, I would take it as a compliment. I don't know, cause like, what does that mean? You don't look like you have it. You're so pretty. Like, it's making me upset right now, cause like, what do you mean? Like, everybody has something going on, whether it's anxiety, something going on in your head. Nobody's perfect. Nobody has the perfect emotions where you be happy all day, and you know what I mean. There's no such thing as that. What made you start a YouTube? I wanted to spread my content. I've been wanting to be a content creator and do vlogs, but I'm not good with vlogs, not gonna lie. Like, every time I do vlogs, I just don't finish them, or I forget to record. It's something always going on with my vlogs. So I wanted to really start a YouTube to spread. Now that I'm really aware that I got people's attention, I really want to spread awareness about it, whether you think I'm faking it or not. And yeah, somebody said, do they start randomly throughout the day? They can. Like I said, I don't feel them coming on half of the time, but half of the times I can't tell you when they come on. Especially when I'm in school, I can tell you when they come on every second. Somebody catch me by surprise. Every time I can tell you when they come on, because I have bad anxiety when it comes to school. It's like the test and making friends. Like, it's all factors to one thing, to where you have to it builds up anxiety. So, do they happen while you're sleeping in or wake up out your sleep? I've never woke up my sleep to tick. When your brain shuts down, it shuts down. End of discussion. Your brain is gonna just be like, hey, wake up, start ticking. Like, that's never happened to me personally. And somebody said, well, that's the same question, but does it happen while you're asleep? When I'm trying to go to sleep. I don't know if I'm asleep. I can't tell you if it happens in my sleep or not. I will have to be awake somehow for me to know. But it does happen when I'm trying to go to sleep sometimes, depending on how tired. Like, if I let my body go to sleep without a day or two, I'll start to really feel it, and it will start to get to me, because it's just like, you have to sleep when you have Tourette's. If you don't sleep when you have Tourette's, you will be miserable, and I promise you, you will regret it. Somebody said, do you have Down syndrome? I don't have Down syndrome. I do not. A lot of people say I have autism, Down syndrome. I don't have Tourette's. That's not what that is. I've heard it all. So, yeah. But y'all expect me to take every second. You will see me take here and there. Just not as often, because I'm able to find ways to control it. And somebody said, how does it feel after it happens? It's like, Let me think. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh my god. Every time I didn't even mean to say that. Oh my gosh. I don't mean to say that. The God word. Like, oh my god. I don't even say that. I've never say that. I never say that. I try not to, at least when I'm taking. I say when I'm taking though. I try not to when I say when I'm in my right state, my state of mind. But how does it feel after it happens? I can't even answer that question. I don't know. Somebody asked me a certain question. I want to answer it and get on that and make sure I answered it at the end. Okay, I missed it. How did I miss it? Okay, what medications do you take for it? This is a big question. This is a question I want everybody to listen to. Listen up. Please listen up. I'm not going to repeat myself. If I can think of all three, I will be happy. If I can't think of all three, I will tag them down in the video what I take. I take propranolol, Abilify, and hydroxyzine. Okay, I remember all three of them. Abilify, hydroxyzine, propranolol. Look them up, y'all. Y'all will see I'm not playing. I really do take this stuff. I really do have this stuff. If you was smart enough, you go look up the medications that I just said I take, and you will see what they're taking for, the side effects and everything. So, basically, I take anxiety medicine for allergies too. I take medication for my Tourette to calm me down. It's supposed to calm me down. It works sometimes it doesn't. I had one that was on, it was called guafacine for simple tics. I do not have simple tics, so I don't take guafacine no more, and it wasn't working no way, so I was off of it very soon. And I take Abilify, I think that's what it's called, for voices and hearing stuff. So I hear stuff. A lot of people don't know that about me, schizophrenia, or if you do know that about me, because I posted a video about me having schizophrenia, I don't think I paid attention. But I take that for hearing voices and seeing stuff. I don't hear voices and see stuff in the morning because I've gotten better, and I don't hear anything, nothing even positive anymore. Like, I don't hear nothing. It's been a while, and I'm grateful for it. But yeah, that's the big question I want to answer for everybody. I somehow missed over the question, because I would have answered it during the video and forgot, like, hey, that's a big question, but somehow I didn't. And I'm talking with my hands. I don't like that. I'm taking right now. Like, that's a tick, because I've done it before where I talk with my hands, and I couldn't figure out why. It's a tick, and I don't know if that's how me taking my hands. I mean, talking with my hands. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe. If y'all have any more questions, DM me, text me, do what you gotta do, because I will answer everybody's questions that wants to know for real. And I actually met this girl. This is so off topic. I'm in the video in a little bit. I met a girl. I didn't meet her, but I met her offline. She was like, she don't think she have Tourette's, but she has symptom of Tourette's, and she has FND. Let me see what it is, because she actually sent me a link saying what it is and explaining what it is, and I was just like, this is so cool. Like, you literally have symptoms of Tourette's, and she has symptoms of other things as well, so it's not just Tourette's by itself. So let me see if I can find it real quick. If I can't find it, I'm not gonna bother to look for it. I don't think I can. Well, I can't find it. Hold on, she's right here. So she actually made a YouTube video. I might tag it down below so I can watch it and see what it is and see what I'm talking about, because I didn't understand what she was talking about. I thought she had Tourette's, and she said she's been having these symptoms for over 3 years now. I'm just like, that's Tourette's. If you have that over for a year, you have Tourette's. There's no way. I'm like, she's like, there's not Tourette's. I'm like, what is it then? Like, she said, and she sent me a video, and I finally kind of understood somewhat what she was talking about. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I understood what she was kind of talking about. Like, we just gotta watch the video. I'm gonna try to tag it down below somehow, some way. I'm not really good with all this YouTube stuff. I'm still learning how to edit and stuff. But this is the end of the video, for real.